safe, and there's a junction on the right which is just after this bridge, and a mess bend right in the middle of the bridge. So shoulder checks now, or not shoulder checks, on mirror checks. I'm stupid to do the shoulder check doing that, but yeah. So just to come down the gate. Oh, something big here. Look at this. Wasn't I clever to be ready for that? Yeah. Staying out and moving out for this, and I've got to come over to the left now to get a position for the right-hand bend, so that I can see clearly that there is a van coming round, and it is a big one from World of Bikes. So yeah. World of Bikes, the bike shop in Corby, of course. Very good. Do a very good deal actually. Very nice chaps. And you can get a cup of tea there, and you can get a bacon cob and all that, and it's all very nice and not too expensive, you know. Well, they have got some rather classic cars in there at the moment, and some of them are like £20,000, and I think one of them's a Mini. It's ridiculously expensive, but I suppose it's got some kind of provenance or something. But, you know, provenance costs money. Young Indian chap in that car there. It's nice to see that they're not just buying Mitsubishis these days. They went through this phase of buying Mitsubishis, and now, well, the posh ones, the posh Indians, they buy Mercedes, and they still do that, and they send their photos back to their family in India and say, look what I've got, I've made it, I've got a Mercedes, even though it's a 1976 written off, sawned, whatever, you know, old pile of crap really. It looks fantastic to the relatives back in India, who probably can't wait to get their hands on it if it ever gets imported into their country, so they can get the hammers out and start bashing it to shape, you know. They're very good with their hands, the Indians in India, because well, I suppose they've got no tools. I don't know, in some areas. I know some areas of India are very cosmopolitan and very, very nice, you know. But a lot of it is very run down. I don't know why that is. It's not nice to see. And then some of the trains, I mean, how many people can you get on a fucking train, for God's sake? You've seen them, they're on the roof, they're on the front, they're on the back, they're hanging on the sides, and they're going probably 1,000 miles across India like that on a fucking train hanging on. So stay out to the right, full view, just checking the mirrors, and no one behind me. Is there anything in the front? No, there's nobody about at all. There's a left and then a right, so I'm just going to stay over to the left, have a look round, and then continue on into my distance, which is all clear. A couple of residences, Armageddon, where I think you do paintballing in a tank there or something. Oh, there's a tank there, look at that. Oh my god, yes. They must have paintballs the size of fucking cannonballs. Anyway, over to the right for the left-hander here, keeping out to the middle, keeping my view, and it opens up, and there's nothing really to worry about. So anyway, I might as well stay out on the lane position 3, and just toodle along really. I mean, it's good. I think it's good. I'm quite happy with this. It feels nice and smooth. I know the road goes left and right again, but I'm just going to stay out and just make use of the position for my last bend, which is the left-hander leading onto, if I look through the trees, follow the trees and follow the fences, follow the telegraph poles, well, it's going to be a right-hander after this little left-hander, so I might as well just plan my position to go over to the left-hand position just in time for the right-hander. Thank you very much. Check the farm, nothing going on. Properties there. A risk of wild horses or wild animals outside. I don't think there's much of that. I don't think they're out this time of the night. I think they're mainly indoors, enjoying a shed air. Looking into the distance now, I've got a car, I can train my thoughts on that car. I do know there's a right-hand bend at the top of the hill, so just moving over to the left now. The only thing I've got to look out for really is my rear and this farm, which has nothing going on. So I'm just going to stay here in position 1. Just, I think my gear's okay. I think my gear's okay. So just bring it round, look across the bend, and move over for the left-hand bend, but don't go too far over to the middle of the oncoming traffic. So just move over to the right when you can. Do not encroach on the solid white line. Keep in a little bit now because of the car, and stay out to the right when you can. Get round the bend when you can see where you're going, and move in. We've got a right-hand bend that leads to a left, so I've just noticed on the roof of that car. So we're over to the middle again, round, do not encroach on the solid white line. We're up again 60 miles an hour, position for the right-hander, and we're coming to a village, I believe. I can see right across the bend. There is traffic coming, and but nothing to worry about. Just moving over to the right now for the left-hander, which is quite blind, so we're just going to knock it down again, just reduce the speed because we've got a junction there. We've got a fast-moving Lexus coming towards me, and looking over the junction now to my right and to my left, just in case, but nothing to see, and just staying out. Well, I'm going to go middle lane here. We've got a junction on my left, and we've also got a right-hander at the same time. So here we go, lovely road here. Bring it back up to 60 miles an hour for this right-hander. Bring it over to the left. We've got oncoming vehicles. Sign says slow. I'm not speeding, so that's good. In position 1, staying wide now, staying wide till I get the view. Till I get the view, and then I'm going to snip in because there's no real point, because I'm coming back in. That was just like a square-shaped corner. It wasn't round like they should be. But anyway, don't encroach on the solid white line. Stay white. Stay right for the left-hander, and followed by another left-hander, so stay out to the right. Oncoming car moving to the middle of the road. Let that car go by, then gain position again. Staying here though, because we've got a right-hander here, oncoming traffic, so stay over to position 1, stay in position 1 and move over to the middle now, because we've got to follow right round now, follow the hedges again, right round this left-hand bend which continues on. So just move it in because we've got oncoming traffic, so just let them go, and it's quite fast as well. So staying out-ish and in, because we've got in the distance we've got a right-hander. After that, looking at the trees, it carries on. Could be a left after that. Hard to tell sometimes, you know, but sometimes, you know, you can get a clue, an early clue, then at least, you know, if you are motoring along, you can get a good idea of what's going on next. So yes, around the right, and yes, it looks like it goes round to the left here. So yes, just making a straight line now to my position for that left-hand bend. A straight line will do, nothing behind me, checking my mirrors. And position 2, looking across there, there's a junction there. Yes, that's the one for Countersthorpe Garden Centre. If you need your plants, of course, just looking over there. Any traffic coming, it is a busy road. There is one here. Just keeping this slow down, slow down. Yes, okay. So I'm going to go the lovely pretty route into this 20-mile-an-hour village here. Just changing out gears, mirrors, shoulder check just to move into this lane, and I'm going to be turning right, just bring down the gears, and a nice little sports car. Look at you, Audi, shoulder check. And it went steadily around there. Oh, basically, I think I've got a cold coming on. I tell you, I think it's something in the salad I've been eating, I tell you. Anyway, oncoming car just pulled out to that farm, so it's a good job of seeing him, isn't it? Or her, is it a her? Yes, it's a her, we thought so. Anyway, she's on her way to the late Tesco's probably, and probably Tesco's and open late. I don't think it's open all night, I think it's 24 hours. Anyway, down to 20 at this point, and no later. Thank you very much. So choosing this way around the squares gives me a good position for coming around here for a good view, just moving out wide, so I can get a view and get away from these parked cars, no one in them. So now these more speed humps here. I do hate these fucking things. Why do they do it? What the fucking point do they do to bloody cripple you? Get home at night, your fucking arms are aching, you know, going over them bloody things, you know, fucking left and right. Here we go, fucking I.A.M. again. Anyway, staying out to the left, anyway, going around this corner and out to the right. Or out towards the middle, rather. You can go right out to the right if you want to, but make sure you can get in time before Mr. 80-mile-an-hour sales rep from BMW factory in Germany comes round the corner in the opposite direction. Anyway, there's a tractor, a taxi rather. Nothing like a tractor. What is wrong with my brain? He's telling me that was a tractor. I don't know. Why did it make me say these things? I don't know. Look at you, barely can see over the fucking steering wheel. Anyway, coming up to the left-hander, staying round now. Just stick to this left-hand side and out to the middle. Lovely. Another left-hander here, staying out to the right-hander here, sorry, out to the left, and a couple of cones. Is that to do with roadworks? We wonder, is there roadworks around here? There's a motorcycle, look at you. And give her a hoot because she fucking needed to know I was there. Fucking braking into overtaking on that corner. How ridiculous. So anyway, the car on my right at this junction, keeping an eye on him. Is he going to stop? Yes, he is. A couple of cyclists there, but they're fine, they're out of the way. They're already soft anyway, you can run over them without any much damage anyway to your motorcycle. So all is good there, and oh my god, yeah. I just had a pang for food then. You know when you're heading towards a town and you know there's a really nice chip shop and you think, oh, chips at Kibworth or chips at Great Glen or Fleckney. And you think, oh no, actually no, there isn't a chip shop in Great Glen, but which is probably good for me. I'm going to be up 35 stone by now. Look at the lovely sheep and lambs. Look at you.